Hey, it's David Baer, and thank you so much for being here today. And today I wanted to talk to you about the best thing about failure. You know, when you start to live your life and you realize that life is always working for you, when you become enlightened and you start to see problems as opportunities, you really start to change your perspective on failure. So I want to talk to you about the best thing about failure and why failure really isn't failure. Number one, anytime we experience something that doesn't go the way we expect it to, we determine that it's a failure. And it's not really a failure. It's an experience that we're having where life is determined that it should go otherwise. And the only time that we really suffer is when we expect life to be other than what it really is, right? Which is really insane. So as life is happening, and it's happening all around us, it's important to understand that one of four things is always happening when your expectations are not met. So the first thing that might be happening is that you are learning. You are learning from an experience, and you're going to be taking this learning with you in the future so that you're going to be accomplish something that you're not already equipped to accomplish today, right? We can look back on our life and we can see so many times that things didn't go the way that we expected them to. We ended up learning something through the experience or the failure, and that thing was critical in our moving forward in our mission or our goals or whatever it is that we were trying to accomplish in our life, right? So the first thing is that you're learning. The second thing is that you're being redirected. So there is a guiding force in life. You could call it universe, spirit, God, Allah, whatever you want to call it, but it is guiding us towards our best outcomes. And so oftentimes we think we know better than it, which is a little bit silly since it is infinite intelligence and we are just sort of localized intelligence. But it knows better than us. So oftentimes we're being redirected through an experience to another experience that would serve us better. I remember one point in time when I had my online marketing company, which I actually still have, but when I was managing it, one of my developers decided to leave. And I thought that this was a tremendous tragedy that was taking place. But what really was happening was I was being redirected to automate my business, which is actually what my intention was. And by him leaving, I was forced to explore other options, and I now outsource all of my development to a third-party company. So everything that was actually happening was in alignment with what I wanted. I just wasn't clear that that's what was going on. So you're being redirected. The third thing, which is similar, but really, really cool, is that you're being set up. So there is a higher, more intelligent part of you that exists outside of you. It exists outside of your localized expression of the divine intelligence into the world, which you call you. So that other part of you, which is still somewhere in the unseen world, knows exactly what it is that you're going to do, even though you don't know that you're going to do it yet. It knows what you want before you know what you want. And so it is consistently setting you up with experiences that you're going to need to have so that 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, you meet the right people who you need to meet, you're geographically located wherever you need to be geographically located, you're in the right job position for the thing that needs to happen, you've met the right person who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you're being set up. And sometimes we run into the setup and we don't realize it's a setup. In fact, it just looks like a breakdown. But it's not a breakdown, it's a setup. And if you can start to realize that you simply don't have the perspective yet to appreciate the setup, then you can handle the present moment circumstance which you think is a failure a little bit better. Because remember, life is always working for you. The fourth thing is that there's something you need to learn about what's inside of you, and life is showing up to reflect that back to you. There's something that you need to clear out and heal inside of you that is creating or manifesting the experience that you're experiencing. So the moment you experience this thing is the moment that thoughts start to occur for you, like, oh my God, I can't trust people. I knew it, people always let me down. God, money is so hard to make. Whatever is being triggered is something you need to look at and shift because it's preventing you from ultimately having the life that you want. So it's the moment that what is inside of you is being reflected. It's kind of like a search engine. You're getting a search result, and it's helping you understand the search query that you've been putting in that's not congruent with what you want to accomplish in your life. So those are the four wonderful, incredible, extraordinary opportunities that come out of failure. You're learning something. You're being redirected. You're being set up, or you're being shown something about yourself that's on the inside, that's just manifesting on the outside, that you got to take care of. So I hope that's been helpful for you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is incredible content. Come on over to davidbaer.com, sign up for our newsletter, get involved in the conversation, comment below. I review all the comments personally, and join us on our Facebook page, would you? I hope you have an incredible day, live life powerfully, and make it happen.